Alright, and welcome to another windy day. I don't know why every time I pick up my camera the wind starts to whip. I apologize. I'll get better at this. Right there, it's what we're going to be putting our sweet corn. We're going to try putting up a small fence and growing several rows of sweet corn. We've tilled it once. We're still going to till it again, and then we got to pull up the fence. Years ago, that was our winter and summer garden, but the wonderful deer were a problem. We had a big fence around it, and what the children would do would be to leave the gate open, and so the deer wouldn't have to jump the fence to get to the garden. They would just walk right in, and the deer ate, of course, my kids' first ever pumpkin they were growing. And I have a funny story of the very first pumpkin seed my youngest daughter, she's now just turned 14, planted. I told the kids that, here, y'all are going to plant this area, you know, and here's all these seeds, and all my kids decided that they're going to do pumpkins. So I handed each one of them a seed. And my little girl was about 9 years old, and I handed her the pumpkin seed, and she put it in her mouth. And I said, "Joanne, what are you doing?" She said, "Oh, I thought you wanted me to eat that." I said, "No, honey, we're planting it." So anyway, she ended up burying her bit pumpkin seed, and believe it or not, it did come up. And then that's when they left the gate open to the garden, and the deer went in there and had a really nice feast. So anyway, I thought I'd show you something that I found out. And I know I'm walking and talking at the same time, but I'm sorry. I can do it. I know I'm blonde. Alright. I've been reading online about sweet potatoes, and I really want to grow sweet potatoes. So I'd like to show you something. These are my sweet potatoes. How to grow sweet potatoes 101. Alright, sweet potatoes, unlike potatoes, you are not going to be planting the sweet potatoes. These are 9 organic sweet potatoes that I bought at my local grocery store, which is H-E-B. And I decided I was going to try to grow my own slips to save some money. So anyway, you take organic potatoes, you put them pointy side down, and you can tell the pointy side as opposed to the stem side, and I'll show you real quick. Alright, right here is where the stem is. I don't know how good that's going to show up, but this other end is where the roots were, and it looks completely different. So anyway, you take them, put them halfway down in the water, regular water, put them in the glass jars, 3 toothpicks on each. This is not easy to do. 3 toothpicks on each side, kind of like a triangle, and that's what keeps them in the water. And I planted these really late, or put them in the water, really late Sunday night. And I am so happy to say that there's 9 of them. And today, 8 out of 9 potatoes have, where's the potato go? The very beginning of roots. See the little white things on the bottom? They're just starting little bitty roots. So, anyway, when these make kind of like a potato eye, what they're going to do is different things are going to come out of the sides here. And when these leaves get about 6 to 8 inches long, you're going to very gently remove them from the potato, put them in a glass of water, and those individual leaves will grow their own roots off that vine, and when you see those roots, you can plant them. So I'm hoping I did it in early enough time, and I'm hoping I can get me about 10-15 slips or so, maybe more, and I'm going to try my best to grow sweet potatoes this year. But there's a really good video on YouTube, not mine, of course, but somebody else's, where I learned how to do this. So that's what I'm doing this spring, April 15th, if everything goes well. Crossing my fingers that I will be able to plant my sweet potato slips on April 15th, and several months later I'll have me some homegrown yummy goodness. Thanks for watching Texas Heart Tamales Garden. See you later.